Well, hi everyone. Gordon Turnbull here at John Knox Church. May we think today about the story of Martha and Mary. It's at the end of the 10th chapter of Luke's Gospel. 5 short verses, but they illustrate, I think, two approaches to God that are important for us to understand. Martha and Mary are inviting Jesus into their home for a meal, and Martha is all about getting everything ready for the meal. She's attending to every single task, and she's at work very busily in the kitchen. And Mary, on the other hand, is just sitting at the feet of Jesus, and I presume listening to him and talking with him and enjoying the fellowship of his presence in their home. Martha gets perturbed because her sister's not helping, and she actually asks Jesus to reprimand Mary for not doing the necessary work. And in turn, Jesus very gently reprimands Martha and helps her to see something that she's missed in the picture. He says, "Martha, Martha, you're worried and distracted by many things. There's need of only one thing. Mary has chosen the better part, which will not be taken away from her." That distinction in the first sentence of between the many things that distract Martha and the one thing that is needful, I think that's so important for us, because it's easy for our lives to get over busy, to be so consumed with responsibilities that they pull us in different directions and sometimes distract us from the presence of God in the midst of our busy days. Jesus is sitting there right in her home, and all of these preparations are for him, and yet by doing those things, she somehow is missing the gift of his presence. And Jesus invites her and us not to miss the one most important thing, which would be to ground ourselves in a relationship with God through Christ at the beginning and throughout each of our days, and to let that relationship order the tasks that issue from that connection with God. The beauty in that second sentence of Jesus is that Mary has chosen the better part, which will not be taken away. It's implied here that Martha is wasting her time somehow, that she's going to lose that which she is doing. Dishes get done, and then there's another meal time. But Mary has invested her time in the unrepeatable moment of connection with God through Jesus' presence there. And because of her decision to do that, she's invested something that is eternal. It's like Jesus talks about laying up treasures in heaven. I think that's what he means here, that she's claiming something that won't be taken away as time passes. It's going to be part of her eternal relationship with God, because she has taken the time now to invest herself in it. I hope we can learn from these two approaches to Jesus and from his instruction about them, how to prioritize our lives, not to miss the gracious invitation to enjoy the presence of God with us today, and then let our work, our tasks, flow from that primary service that we have to God. So go in the grace of our Lord today to enjoy and to serve our loving God.